Thank you. We also have more breaking news. Connecticut's Department of Children and Families just said they found some records related to the Waterbury case where a man claims he was held captive and tortured for more than 20 years. Now, originally, we reported to you that DCF did not find any reports of any of cases related to this because records are expunged after 5 years if nothing is proven. Now, in a statement, Commissioner Jody Hill-Lilly says that they just finished a search of archived records, and they have found documents related to this case. She says DCF is, quote, currently reviewing them for purposes of assessing our work with the family over 20 years ago. Hill-Lilly says they met with the Waterbury Police and the Office of the Child Advocate, all as a part of a review in this case. We will keep you posted. And just 90 minutes ago, Kimberly Sullivan pleaded not guilty to charges she tortured her stepson for 20 years. And your reporter Dylan Fearon is now at the courthouse after the judge just made 2 key decisions. Dylan?
Well, Kara, it was another intense day here for Kimberly Sullivan, but a small victory for her and her attorney. The state wanted Sullivan placed under house arrest for the rest of this process, saying that the state was afraid she might leave Connecticut, leave the country to get away from this mess. But her attorney argued that Kimberly Sullivan posted her bond, $300,000. She has no criminal record, no convictions, and has never missed a court date because she's never been involved in any other criminal cases. So the judge denied the house arrest request, but is forcing Kimberly Sullivan to wear an ankle bracelet throughout this entire process so the state can keep track of where she is at all times. But like Kara said, Sullivan pled not guilty. She's denying everything, all the horrifying claims of torture, starvation, abuse. Sullivan was met by a large group of reporters and cameras as she went in and out of court, along with members of the public who are furious. Kimberly, the world wants to know why.
Kimberly,
did your late husband have anything to do with this?
Say something.
Crazy woman.
Guilty. You know what you did.
John, on Wednesday you said these are just allegations. Your client hasn't done anything wrong, and you don't have to explain anything that's happened here. If that's the case, if she hasn't done anything, why not explain? You don't have to, but why not explain what's happening?
We don't have to. Because the way this works, the state has to prove those allegations. Sure. They're just allegations on paper.
But couldn't this be an opportunity to explain the weight, the teeth, the hair?
There's no need for us to do that. As much as everyone doesn't like the idea, there is still a presumption of innocence. And that presumption of innocence has been eroded out here, and I'm trying to protect it in there. I know everyone wants to crucify her, everyone's already convicted her, but that's not how this works.
And Sullivan's next court date is April 22nd, Kara. Until then, the state will continue building its case, gathering more evidence. In fact, today in court, the state's attorney said that in the last week, several more witnesses have come forward against Kimberly Sullivan. I'm your reporter live in Waterbury today, Dylan Fearon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Dylan, thanks. Also,